exhibiting poor financial soundness indicators compared to its peers. That's a view from the UK-based Fitch Solutions. Also in this bulletin, World Bank warns of reassigning funds meant for projects in Ghana that have not been reapplied for to other countries by June 2024, including $170 million set aside for the country's e-Transform project. Plus, economist Professor Peter Laporte calls for the judicious use of $600 million cocoa syndication loan as the money is expected to hit government's account by close of work today. We have details of these and many more shortly. Thanks for your company. I am Pius Kujubaka. To our very first story, UK-based Fitch Solutions is warning that Ghanaian banks are exhibiting poor financial soundness indicators compared to its peers. In its latest article on Ghana, it said Ghanaian banks have considerably worse loan quality, weaker capital buffers, and a much lower loan-to-deposit ratio. Here's more.
That being said, Fitch Solutions said banks are continuing to report strong profits on the back of high net interest income. Compared to the largest sub-Saharan Africa sectors, Ghana's capital buffers are weak and will deteriorate further compared to its peers for two main reasons. First, it stated that markets such as Cote d'Ivoire and Nigeria will see an improvement in their capital adequacy ratio in the coming quarters as a result of improving economic conditions. Second, it pointed out that whilst it expects some banking sectors in the region, such as South Africa and Kenya, to experience falling capital levels, these will be less pronounced than Ghana's capital deterioration. Despite this, the UK-based firm said it anticipates that banks will significantly bolster capital levels in 2024. Meanwhile, it also expects loan quality to deteriorate further in the coming months, although banks will try to improve their loan books.
A Business Desk report. Now, the World Bank is warning that funds allocated to some projects in Ghana that have not been utilized could be reassigned to other countries. The move is part of the World Bank's new policy to ensure that all funds approved by its board for various initiatives around the world are utilized. Pierre Laporte is the outgoing country director of the World Bank.
Our new president has taken a very strong line. Money that are not spent will be clawed back. For instance, there's a project that is closing in June, the e-Transform project. If we don't take the money and use for other things, June will come, the money will go back to Washington.
That is for Ghana.
Will lose it, yes.
What's the total amount fund for this project?
I believe was about 170 million. There was an initial 60, and then we approved 120, maybe about 170 to 180 million. We approved another project, the Ghana Digital Transformation Project.
Outgoing World Bank Country Director Pierre Laporte speaking to my colleague George Yafe there. Now, economist Professor Peter Laporte has stated that the timeliness of the $600 million cocoa syndication loan will go a long way to boost the forex reserves of the Bank of Ghana. He adds that the money will help stabilize the exchange rate. The Bank of Ghana is expected to receive the funds by close of work today. Speaking to Joy Business, Professor Laporte urged Cocoa Board to ensure the judicious use of the funds.
It will go a long way to help Bank of Ghana meet its forex demands. And that, for me, it helps stabilize the exchange rate. Otherwise, affects Ghanaian economy significantly. When we see turbulence within the exchange market, foreign exchange market, it translates into higher inflation. It translates into all kinds of instability. So if we are going to get this injection, that is positive. And hopefully, by first quarter or by January, we're able to get or receive the IMF second tranche, the better. And I think we can then continue to build on the economy. But
economist Professor Peter Laporte. More on the economy, and economist and director of operations at Dalex Finance, Joe Jackson, says it is unlikely for Ghanaians to benefit from the significant reduction in inflation within the short term. This comes after the World Bank country director Pierre Laporte supported a statement by the Minister of Finance suggesting that the economy has turned the corner due to a decline in inflation. Mr. Jackson acknowledged the positive outlook of the economy but maintained more work needs to be done. He was speaking on Upfront Show on the Joy News channel.
What I would say is that it's going to take some time and quite some time for what will be achieved to trickle down to the common man. So my advice is tighten your belt. Things are not going to be easy, but there's hope after 2024. That's a tough one. But I tell you what, I have to believe that we will execute. Otherwise, the alternative is dire. The alternative means a 2025 where things will go really bad.
Joe Jackson is an economist and also the director of operations at Delex Finance. To the energy front now, an energy strategist, Dr. Yusuf Suleiman, has stated that government must begin to open up to other oil exploration companies apart from the popular companies in Europe and the US to work in the country. His advice follows GOIL's new partner, Dubai-based Planet One Group, to work in the Deepwater Cape 3 Point oil block after U.S. oil supermajor ExxonMobil pulled out in 2021.
And if you watch, they clearly stated that they have what is required. Though I can say that they are not among the big systems or big 7 systems that we normally call. They are not among the Exxon. They are not among the Chevron, the BP, the Total. However, there's always an opportunity to show yourself, to show what you're worth. And if they can't actually go through Ghana field, it's a difficult field. Let me state it. A deep water field is something that requires a lot of technology and capital know-how. So if they have this, which they've stated clearly that they have.
Dr. Yusuf Suleimana is an energy strategist. Now, Kempinski Gold Coast Hotel is anticipating a good festive season this year, as many hotels in Accra are fully booked for various events. General Manager Hono Bakov explains that despite having a challenging year, hotels have made provisions for visitors and holiday makers. He's been speaking in an interview with Joy Business.
Every year is special because every year you reflect and you have certain happenings that were very special that dominated the year. So every year is special. Every festive season is special. Always, for me, it's the most beautiful season of the year. It's all about joy and sharing and being together. So every year is special. We certainly have prepared for that.
And we continue with the rest of our stories. And Managing Director of PBC Limited, Kweku Nkansa, has assured that his outfit will put in place stringent measures to increase volumes of purchases to enhance its revenue. According to him, the company plans to implement a 5-year plan to help revive the company from its 29.7 million cedis loss in 2022. Mr. Nkansa was speaking at the company's annual general meeting in Accra.
The company has increased its agility in the area of cocoa sustainability and certification and has engaged some industry players. We shall continue to increase this to improve farmer-company relations and financial incentives. The company will continue to put in place the needed strategies to improve its operational capacities and efficiency.
Managing Director of PBC Limited, Kweku Nkansa. You're still listening to the Joy Business Report. Some business owners are predicting a price war likely to kick off on the shelves of supermarkets this Christmas. This is because there is competition among businesses to make smart pricing decisions to attract customers and to maximize profits this season. Love FM's Mona Lisa Frimpong explores the situation in today's Business Journal.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas, Afinkomra, Matu.
The Christmas promotion season is fast running. Business owners like Evelyn Akotage have taken advantage of the arrival of the relatively new Black Friday sales leading to Christmas and New Year sales. Evelyn produces edibles like fruit juices, flour chips, groundnut paste, shea butter, and is looking to do whatever she can to get customers to spend.
You can't blame me for making my products very expensive because I went for it from the retailer and she also purchased it at a higher cost.
But there are a lot of factors that influence each step of the buying cycle of consumers. Pricing and promotion are clearly important. Evelyn is compromising her price margins and product quality, but is not making profit.
Nowadays, when you go into the market, you see pineapples, bananas that is ripe, but when you take it, you'll get a different taste altogether. So it makes people then force themselves to what? By adding other flavors and other sort of things to what? Make it sweet. And when it happens like that too, it will not last long.
However, Vida Dasa has developed a strategy. She raises the price of her low-cost beans, that is Dawadawa Shito, during the reporting season of students into senior high school and drops it afterwards.
But then for us, our peak season, especially with the shuttle, would be when the kids are going to school. So our target now is on the children that are reporting to school, especially the form ones. I think that is where we are expecting to get our Christmas sales from. And also people who have bought into the usage of dawa dawa.
The whole challenge is made all the more complex by external factors such as beating competition from market women. Vida believes it impacts behavior of the customer in real time and affects their sensitivity to price.
Someone doesn't understand why she can get the wadawa in the market easily, and then you come here, you've packaged it, and you are selling it at a particular cost. Like, come on, if I walk to the market, I get this at this amount.
Medium and small-sized brands have fewer tools at their disposal than large manufacturers to mitigate the effect of inflation and this increasing competition. Ashley, Sewa Agri's confectionery brand, is avoiding getting sucked in the price war. She is focusing on her core mandate as she believes consumers are making very hard choices.
You know, when you're running a business and you want to serve your customers quality, sometimes you have to do some of these trade-offs. So you check, if I'm serving 4 donuts, do I reduce to serve 3 so that I will maintain the quality, or do I increase the price? When I increase the price, will my people be able to buy them now?
For Joy Business, Mona Lisa Frempon reporting.
And on that business journal note, we end the Joy Business Report. Before we go, the EcoBank salary account is a special account designed for workers of all income brackets desirous of receiving their salaries through EcoBank. With the EcoBank salary account, you are guaranteed all the benefits of a normal savings or current account plus many more. EcoBank salary account gives workers free life insurance cover of up to 10,000 cedis, 24/7 access to cash and e-banking services, internet and mobile banking services, high interest on savings, no minimum balance, ability to save through the EcoBank Save as you spend, a unique feature that helps customers to save and invest. Remember, the insurance policy covers death, permanent or temporary disability, critical illness, hospitalization, retrenchment, and more. Savings or current account holders at EcoBank do not have to close the existing accounts to enjoy the numerous benefits of the EcoBank salary account. Just ask your branch to switch your existing account to the EcoBank salary account. Non-EcoBank account holders should approach any EcoBank branch and ask for the EcoBank salary account. Switch your salary account today and enjoy amazing benefits at EcoBank. Call EcoBank toll free on 0800 003 225 wherever for further details. I am Pius Kojo Baka. Thanks for listening and do have a lovely weekend. Game Plan is next.